There can be no questioning Kelly Olynyk's dedication to Canada's basketball program. "I love the game of basketball. I love my country. Simple as that," he says, and he suits up every summer if it's at all possible. But it goes far beyond just wanting to play when one considers Olynyk finds a way to travel to watch his country play even if he can't get into a game. Kelly Olynyk plays for Canada whenever his NBA commitments allow, including Friday night's date with the Dominican Republic at Ricoh Coliseum. Daryl Dike, the Canadian press, "That was what it was like last February when the Toronto-born Kamloops, BC bred Miami Heat forward took a couple of days of downtime to head over to the Bahamas to watch the Canadian senior men's team in the second qualification window on the journey to the 2019 World Cup in China. He couldn't play. It was the middle of the NBA season, with some off days for the All-Star break, and he could have vacationed anywhere in the world, but decided to watch his country's squad play, I think. Some of his best friends are guys that play on this team, and I think wanting to do something and accept the challenge with those guys is a big thing," Canadian coach Jay Triano said Friday. Article continued. Belo Olynyk, who made his senior team debut with Canada at the 2010 World Championship in Turkey, is seen as a key component of the lineup that will face the Dominican Republic on Friday at Toronto's Ricoh Coliseum before playing U.S. Virgin Islands in Ottawa on Monday afternoon to wind up the first round of qualification games. Even though Canada is already assured of advancing, wins are vital heading into the second round that begins this fall. And the 27-year-old, 7-foot Olynyk has the size, long-range shooting and ball-handling skills to play a vital role. He's also got a wealth of experience as the longest-serving member of the team after making his debut as a teenager with a Canadian squad that went winless in 5 first-round games in Turkey. But that team bears little resemblance, talent-wise, to the one Triano will trot out Friday night. The coach has 5 NBA ERs: Olynyk, Indiana's Corey Joseph, Dwight Powell of the Dallas Mavericks, Dillon Brooks of the Memphis Grizzlies and Khem Birch of Orlando, to choose from. That's in addition to international standouts Brady Heslop, who spent last year in Turkey, Russia's Melvin Agim and Germany's Phi Scrub, along with teenage collegians R.J. Barrett and Andrew Nebbard. Tommy Scrub, who played last year in Italy, and former NBA and G Leaguer Anthony Bennett round out the roster. It's a further example of how the depth of talent has grown during Olynyk's international career. The thing about that 2010 group is that they wanted the young guys to succeed, and I think that's something they passed along to us. And for me especially, now we've got young guys like teenagers, R.J. Barrett and Andrew Nebbard in here, and you want them to be the best they can be, and you always want them to succeed," Olynyk said. "There's no jealousy. It's just all about wanting everyone in this country to succeed. That's the biggest thing, and you can see that here." Article continued below. Triano even held out the possibility that he could make moves in the 2 days between games. "I think that's one of the benefits of having a pool of players is we could change the lineup going into Monday's game in Ottawa as well," the coach said. "We'll name 12 that we think will help beat this Dominican Republic team. But that doesn't mean you're not part of the Canadian national team or possibly playing on Monday. This is all about a program win, not an individual win or just a team win." Doug Smith is a sports reporter based in Toronto. Follow him on Twitter, @SmithReps.